Hello everyone, my name is Abhilash and today I will talk about CLIFuzzer, a tool that mines grammars of command line utility invocation to fuzz the utilities. A command line invocation consists of the utility's name and optionally its invocation parameters such as configuration options and arguments expected by it. These invocations are typically passed using standard library functions such as getOp, and the invocation parameters activate specific code segments in the program. There are multiple fuzzers available to fuzz CLI utilities. However, almost none of them incorporate options during the fuzzing process, and multiple recent studies have shown that failures still exist in these utilities. This motivates us to fuzz these utilities even more rigorously by also incorporating options into the fuzzing process. We present CLIFuzzer, a tool that fuzzes CLI programs using invocations covering all of its valid invocation parameters. CLIFuzzer has a three-step process. First, it extracts all the parameter information from the utility, which it then uses to construct its invocation grammar, which is finally used to fuzz the utility. The extraction of the information from the utility is also three steps. First, the set of valid options is extracted. Then the utility's argument type is determined. And finally, the values expected by options, if any, are extracted. CLIFuzzer offers multiple functionalities such as extracting the options, constructing the invocation grammar, or fuzzing it. And after fuzzing it, it outputs a log file noting all detected possible failures. Now we'll observe CLIFuzzer's execution on the terminal. Our target utility is a custom implementation of the ls program called myls, which lists the information about the current directory and has about 10 options. We wish to demonstrate all major functionalities of CLIFuzzer using myls. So first we will try to extract the grammar in a file called grammar.json. Reading grammar.json, we see that the grammar has been extracted in the JSON syntax. Next, we wish to fuzz myls using the same grammar function 100 times. We'll also log the passing results. In a file name myls.out, and we mentioned that the grammar file we would be using is the same that we recently extracted. And myls has been fuzzed 100 times, and if we read myls, the output file, we see that there were no results that led into crashes or hangs, but all the passing results have been noted. Finally, we wish to extract the coverage achieved on myls by the fuzzing process. So for that, we'll just mention the output file as well as this option which asks to get the coverage. So reading myls.gov would let us know how much coverage has been achieved. We validated CLIFuzzer on 44 utilities in Linux using some random large files as arguments and found that 11 of those reported failures, 5 of which reported failures only when specific options were used. CLIFuzzer also achieved better coverage on most utilities than a mutation-based fuzzer in less time. It exposes 3 fuzzing surfaces by incorporating configuration options in its invocations. An example is the tag failure, where it hangs only when this file is passed as an argument with these 2 options, separator and regex, with the separator options values in this specific structure. To summarize, we present CLIFuzzer that fuzzes command line invocations using its entire set of invocation parameters and performs at least as well as random fuzzers in terms of failure detected and coverage achieved. We look forward to hearing from you in terms of failures detected using CLIFuzzer as well as improving CLIFuzzer via pull requests. Thank you.